pretty emotional morning. See all these guys out here and gals to honor, 20 years ago. It gets me every time, especially now at the end of, I just made my visits to all the grave sites, and it'll always have its place like that. This is the proper way to start the day. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this 20-year thing was going to be honored here at Zussman. I just knew it was going to happen. And to see all of you here, I can't even tell you what it means to me. And it's the first time Dale Sizemore has seen this and been around it, and I promise you, I know how in awe he is of it. And I thank Chuck Link and Jeff Minch and all the people that have worked so hard for this to happen. And I thank each and every one of you for letting me be a part of it with you again. And I hope before we're through tomorrow afternoon that I get to shake every one of your hand and tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless our soldiers wherever they are today. Thank you. To see this number of people out here to start, it shows that it's important to a lot of people. And beautiful day, beautiful place. Now we're going to go shoot each other.
Task Force Ranger going to move into the city first, followed by the Delta. We have a target building that we're going to hit. We have some high value targets we're going to bring out, probably around 8 to 10 people. Once we get them, we're going to get them on the vehicle, extract out, be prepared, follow mission. We're going to make it happen.
We have a Delta element attached with us, going to clear the building. We've got 5 Ranger chocks going out. They're going to secure the perimeter. And then we're going to bring the rest of the Ranger force in. Inserting the Ranger chocks right now. Looks like the second element hasn't followed on yet. Waiting for them to arrive, and right behind them is going to be the Delta element. We've got some intel to some high value targets in this facility.
I got a couple HVTs there. Looks like our top 4 here secure.
Oh, we just hit the target building. We're getting ready to extract the HVTs. Hold them right here. Hold them right here. Go. Get them out of harm's way. Get them out of harm's way.
We've got a guy fell off the rope. We're evacuating him, and now we also have our helicopter Black Hawk down that we have to go secure. Put him in there. They will evacuate him back. We evacuated the wounded Ranger that fell off the rope. He is safe now and being taken care of. That's not a concern at this time. We have a down helicopter with 2 KIA, pilot and co-pilot, and 1 other wounded. We've secured the site, and now we got to hold it until we can get the ability to evacuate the wounded for sure. Understanding the 2 pilots may be pinned in there, so that may mean we're going to have to hold this position for quite a while.
We're Recon Element. We have 4 squads. We're moving into Anaconda. We've got intel that there's a Black Hawk down, 3 pilots trapped. We need to go in, secure 4 chalks. Once we secure those chalks, we're going to collapse onto the crash site, and we're going to try to rescue these 3 injured pilots. We got intel that suggests that we have combative indigenous personnel on site, but we do have a lot of other combatives on site, and we'll just see what happens and see how it unfolds.
We've just been briefed that there's a helicopter down. We're starting in the Anaconda complex. We've got 6 squads. This time we need to secure the helicopter site, remove all assets from there, intel, weapons, things like that. Our big plan is to try and get as much ground as we can beyond the helicopter, shut down the task force rangers before they even get in the gate.
We're flying, we're heading towards objectives, got hit on RPGs, we're down, waiting for pickup, hoping we get rescued. If Somalis get to us first, we don't know what's gonna happen. Help us, rescue us!
Game on, game on, game on. And we're finding nothing. We need to keep TFR off this chopper though. We don't want them getting the pilot.
TFR is supposed to move in, but they didn't push hard enough, I guess. So Somalians have taken over. They're holding the crash site, and it looks like the Rangers just need to really push, or they're not going to make anything for this.
Our plan was send small, quick units up to hit the helicopter, and the rest of the entire platoon around the complex and shut down the front gate.
Yes, and it looks like it worked.
So far, we have shut down the front gate, cleared out the remaining TFR. We own the helicopter, and we've taken multiple ammo crates out of the compound. Comms are clear, guys are paying attention.
And you know what? That really is the most important thing. You know,
Yeah.
they have to listen to command.
Oh yeah.
And when they don't, when they all scatter or they're with their own squad,
fall
then
apart.
it falls apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Without that push at the beginning, initially getting to the chopper, it was just no hope for them.
We've been sitting here waiting for to be rescued, but Rangers just completely got pushed back. We're sitting here, we're trying to rescue ourselves, trying to reach out the chopper, trying to get out of here. And it's just no luck. We're stuck.
We didn't know how that was going to go down. I mean, it was a big risk sending the 2/3 of the platoon along the western flank. We tried to change the force direction this way rather than in, head-to-head north and south. So we took out the guys with a small group in here, and then once we moved the entire platoon around, we started fighting them back this direction.
It's Anaconda, just like it was 2 years ago. I mean, you really need a company to push inside these walls. We had a pre-deployed unit at the helo site, but we couldn't secure our left and right flanks and get high side covered. And when that happened, they took our left and right flanks and they pushed us right out the walls. Once we're pushed out the walls, there's no getting back in. I mean, this facility is designed to do just that. So now we're going to reverse it and see what it's like to be on the other side.
We extracted our HVTs. Once HVTs were extracted, we got the word that a Black Hawk was down. We fought our way here to the Black Hawk. Upon arriving on the scene, and we had a Delta sniper that was holding in position. We have 2 friendly pilots that are still alive, and we also have, unfortunately, 2 KAs. We're waiting on orders to extract them. And listen up, Delta, hold this position.
Good shoot! They're blowing up my house! Ruined my shop! I'm tired of it!
One of the real ones.
31 is getting fucking ate the fuck up! Hey! 31 is getting ate the fuck up right now! Hey, technical. Renegade technical, go to 31, hot copy, hurry up. We'll be that after. Line him up! Medic up! Hey, anybody who wants to have a cool guy mission, there are 2 dicks in the fucking church bell tower.
Been pretty secure in this position with the down helicopter. 2 people down. Still haven't been able to get an extraction force in here, but the one that is wounded, we've got that person taken care of. They will not die. The other 2 are already dead, but we got to get them out. But right now we can't get an extraction force in here, but we are still securing it and keeping the bad guys away.
On the chopper, we're holding here, last stand.
I think we're okay if we don't try to push out. We don't need to push out. They got to push in. So just hold what we've got.
All right, boss.
All right.
Quick, plan of action. Push out. Back up. Hit. Medic. Go.
We have no extraction vehicles that are coming in, no helicopter support coming in. So basically we're holding in place until it indexes. We're getting pressed from the wood line to our rear of the crash site. We seem to be holding pretty good, so the colonel gave the order to collapse back on this position, so we're going to hold in place. Job, Delta on the street. Delta on the street. We held. We did the job. We held position. We rescued 2 pilots. We recovered our KIAs. We recovered a black box. Mission success. We just got word that Super 6-4 went down. Right now we're waiting on further orders. And then we're going to march or die.
The strategy is not to get shot and shoot as many people. Get your guys high side immediately. We got waxed last time because we didn't have any flanks.
There's a UN compound. We have some high value targets in there that we need to secure and take. So we're gonna try and move in mass, do the same thing, cut off their supply lines again, and then secure the building and secure the HVTs.
Primary objective, secure the facility. 2, UN aid workers and their aid, and the UN worker, and 3, get the weapons caches.
Yeah. This looks like it's going to be a lot more in-street fighting, so movement might be a little more difficult. But if we can get up there and do the same thing and start shifting the fight instead of north and south and shoot it east to west, then we can control the battle.
Didn't I just see you guys in a helicopter? No, that wasn't you.
No. We're part of UN. We're here to observe the populace. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be under attack, and a group of Rangers are just tasked to come and assist us. So we're going to sit here and try and find out what's going to happen.
A bunch of 4th Platoon, Somali National Army. I broke through this gate into the UN compound. Sent about 2 squads, one to the left, one to the right. As of right now, from my standpoint, I already know of two hostages we've captured.
I got people pointing guns at me. How do I know I'm going to be okay? You're pointing guns at me.
We're not treating you as a hostage.
Oh, bullshit. That other guy was.
He came into an unknown room to clear an unknown
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
All people come in guns a-blazing. I don't know who to trust.
What happened to your other friends, your two
I
other
don't
guys?
know. Ask him. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if they're dead or what.
We came through and cleared the building. No intention to smoke people, but you know, it happened. So now he's good. We're gonna get him out, take care of business.
We were tasked with taking the UN building. We've taken the UN building. We've got all the high value targets, and we've got about 4 ammo crates already pulled back. We're working on getting another one right now. We understand the guys have got it secure, and they're moving it back to regen now. Since there's nothing we need in there, we want to contain them to that place. So we shove them in there, they can have it, we don't need it. So we may lose 1 or 2 ammo crates in the process, but I'm willing to give that up for gaining this building. So.
TFR now has the chance to come back and rescue the UN inspectors. We put them back into the building.
You think they have any chance of getting out of the compound?
There's always a chance. I don't want to say no, but it's looking really tight right now.
Wasn't sure what the missions were, but it seems like a lot of these guys are holding down the fort here. I have a feeling they probably should have broken out the fort and go to the aid of their comrades, the UN people. But they are patrolling within the fort looking for UN workers.
Oh man, that's not going to get them anywhere.
I guess not.
Right now, we're trying to look for some UN workers right now. We've got Task Force Rangers that got the main walls. We've got Recon 4 here in the Moss. We're getting ready to move out. We've got intel that the UN workers and weapon catchers are out to our north over here, out in the woods. So we're getting ready to leave with a small group of guys here, and then we're going to move in force and try to move out there. Trying to hit that hard.
This is what he was supposed to assault. So now they're recircumventing and moving in.
Okay.
So hopefully they got a half hour left.
Until early, we thought the UN workers would be inside the compound. We cleared the entire compound. We had nothing. We got intel that, in fact, the UN workers were out here. So now we've been trying to push outside of this compound, and freedom fighters have dug in like ticks. I mean, we can't get in there to save our lives.
It's as hard to get out of there as it is to get in there.
That's exactly right. I mean, again, this facility is designed like that, and it's doing its job. Plus, even though Camo's good, these guys aren't reacting. Right now, we need all of our elements pushing out of here.
And you're the only one out here?
Pretty much. That's how it goes sometimes. So.
An army of one, right?
Not this old man.
Yeah. Okay.
the story. Get past that wall. And nobody got the story yet.
Yeah,
That's
the moral of the story is stick to the right, not the left. That'd be my.
I mean, it's pretty much if you're in there, you ain't getting out.
If you're in there, and if you're out, you're out. There's no in between on this one. It's see you in the middle. That's pretty much it.
3 minutes. We didn't get rescued. They held us the whole time.
They held us the whole time. Nobody rescued us again.
I'm filing complaint with the UN embassies, our escort team. Just completely overwhelmed. Filing complaint with the US. The Rangers supposed to come back us up. Never didn't even see them.
I did hear something about some faulty intel that they may have received in the beginning. And
oh, did they?
So there's that. They tried to regroup at the end, man. They gave it a hell of a push. A bunch of them got shot up like you wouldn't believe over trying to get out of the compound. But,
did you get our argument upstairs on camera?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know it.
Amazing. The ceremony this morning was a little emotional. Master Mullen choked up. Of course, you know, a lot of his buddies died last weekend in a raid in Afghanistan. The players are all high and tight. Everybody understood this is not a mere airsoft game. This is a tribute, and very happy to see that folks understood why they're here and why we're doing this. And look at this beautiful blue sky. It's gonna be a great day.
That was awesome. I mean, truly unexpected, and I mean, it was real enough that you can actually use tactics out there. The great part is that when you die, you don't die. This is perfect because it teaches teamwork. Definitely do it again. And if I'm invited back, you'll see my ass here every single year.